Welcome to week 2 of handwriting. Let's quickly recap. Last week we did the capitals that were formed curving to the left. So we made our C starting point halfway through the skyline or the headline, and we touched this top all the way to the bottom. Our G was round and around, touched the middle line and down. And our Q started at the same point, went all the way around and up. We lifted our hand and we made our little line for the Q. This week, let's just fix this. When you are left, you tend to do that. Your hand tends to smudge. This week, we are going to look at letters that start at the top of the skyline and move all the way down. So can you think of your first letter? So the first letter for this week is the letter for umbrella or U. You start at the top, go round at the bottom, all the way back up. You do not lift your hand, come all the way down. Let's move this up a bit so you can see a bit better. For your next letter, you start at the top and you're going to come down, but you're going to come down at an angle. You're going to, for the V, for Vicky Violet, you're going to come all the way down. Do not lift your hand. Move all the way up. And I'm sure you can guess what the next letter is, because you are just going to extend your V into a W for Wally Walrus. You're going to go all the way down, all the way back up again, all the way back down, and you're doing this at an angle and all the way back up. Our starting point is at the top of the skyline or your headline, and it goes down. So let's quickly look at the letters we've made. We've made the it started at the top, came all the way down, made a big circle, touched the bottom, up again and all the way down. Okay, do you see here? There should be a tiny little triangle in that little hole. Then you know that you've made the shape right. Then we started at the top of the skyline. We went all the way down. We didn't go down straight. We went down at an angle, all the way to the bottom and all the way up without lifting our hand to make the V. Then for W, for Wally Walrus, we did the same letter, but we made it twice. So we started at the top, all the way down, all the way up, down and up again. Okay, but now our fourth letter for this week has the same starting point, but instead of going down, it's going to go right. Can you think of what letter I'm making? I'm going to make a Z. Go all the way across at an angle, come all the way down to the bottom and all the way out. I did not lift my hand. Now the trick to make a beautiful W is let's pretend I'm going to draw a little block here on our lines. And I want to show you something. We're going to start, this is our starting point, and I'm going to go all the way there to the end of my block. Sorry, you don't lift your hand. You're going to come down into that corner and all the way into that corner. Do you see? We've touched 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. So if you go and you make it long, and then you come back and you make it short, this doesn't look very neat, does it? So to help yourself, you can draw light little lines to make little blocks.